Woodworking business ideas. How to sell more of what you create. Are you ready to roll? All set to begin your woodworking business? Excellent. It can be an exhilarating ride at times and frustrating as heck when things don't go as planned. But whatever happens is part of the experience. So take it all in and run with it. The good news is you can succeed, but don't expect it to be easy. You'll have to roll up your sleeves and get down to work. A successful woodworking business requires planning, making decisions, often on the fly, and no small amount of hard work. But the rewards are worth it when you do things the right way. You become your own boss. People pay you for your creativity and woodworking skills as you craft things out of your favorite material. Here are 7 tips to help you make more money from whatever you decide to make out of wood. Number 1, create an online presence. Set up your own website. The web is the way of the future. Online marketing is growing every year, and you need to be found online. Start with your own domain name, your web address or URL, that either conveys what you sell or represents your brand. This will be your home base on the internet. It will generally cost you $10 to $15 per year for your domain name. You'll also need web hosting, and that will cost about $5 per month. So for an annual total cost of about $70, you have a solid foundation to build upon. Download and install WordPress, it's free by the way, and set up a simple website that includes your contact information, a description of what you do, and images of your work. That's enough to get you started. Number 2, leverage other popular websites. You won't have much traffic to your website when you're just getting started. So it makes sense to use sites that are already getting traffic to get some initial sales going. Sites like eBay and Etsy can be ideal for woodcraft items like small boxes, turned bowls, desk accessories, and the like. The larger the item, the more expensive it is to ship. But I've seen some larger items like handcrafted chests sell for big money too. For a relatively small fee, you can create listings and sell products there that come straight from your own woodworking shop. Since these sites attract thousands of visitors every day, it's likely that some will be interested in your products. Be sure to use lots of clear photographs of your work. Videos and enticing descriptions can be helpful too. If you haven't yet set up a PayPal account, you should do so now. It's free to set up, and it allows you to conduct business online. PayPal takes a small cut out of every transaction. It's simple to use and widely accepted. It's the easiest way to accept credit cards without needing a merchant account of your own. Number 3, produce as little product as you need. If you're marketing at craft shows, for example, produce only that which you fully expect to sell, as well as enough product to display. Don't load up with extra inventory. Use your money and time more effectively. If you're planning to build custom-made kitchen cabinets or bookcases, simply build to order. All you need is a set of drawings, signed approval, and a healthy deposit. I recommend 50% if it's a local customer with the balance due upon completion. But if you're shipping the product out of town, you must be paid in full at the start of the transaction. Trust me on this one. You want to minimize the risk of being shortchanged, even though it still could happen. Cater to those who actually pay you. Good customers happily pay in full. If someone questions paying a deposit on a custom-made order, you don't want to do business with that person. Some people might even try to delay payment after you've delivered and installed custom cabinets, for example. Be especially aware of contractors or commercial buyers who expect you to wait 30 days after delivery for payment. Most people are wonderful to deal with and they appreciate quality work delivered on schedule. But every now and then, you may run into a bad client who wants to make your life absolutely miserable. The best way to deal with this is to have a collections system in place, one that kicks into gear so it doesn't take you away from your regular business activities. Be clear about your terms up front and be sure to deliver what you promise. That's the best way to avoid a cash flow disaster. Just be alert and on guard at all times, because some people will try to drag out payment for as long as they can. Build your business from your day-to-day experiences. Learn every day and capture as much of it as you can. Photograph everything you make, even while it's under construction, if you can find the time. Add those images to your website or social media accounts, along with a story and brief description. It's also a good idea to add a page that features actual client comments you've received. Capturing what you do on a daily basis gives you consistent content. This makes it easy to build out your website with fresh, original material. It's the stuff that search engines love. Just be sure to organize your content in a way that's easy to navigate for visitors. Number 6, promote your website everywhere. Wherever you use your company name, make sure your web address is there too. This means on every promotion, whether it's in print or online, business cards, quotation forms, invoices, press releases, and everything else. The more you spread the word about your online presence, the more people will naturally and organically be attracted to your website. This alone can boost your rankings in the search engines, giving you more valuable exposure. Number 7, take your work on the road with you. If you build wood crafts or small furniture items, consider becoming a vendor at the various craft or home shows. Typically, these shows are booked into convention centers, hotels, community libraries and halls, as well as shopping malls. Displaying your woodwork here can introduce what you do to new audiences and possibly get you hundreds of new customers. Some shows have been running for years and have built up a steady base of customers, but the bigger and more established shows like the one-of-a-kind craft show or national home show are expensive. You'll have to pay more to rent a booth there. But they also attract affluent customers, so there's lots of potential. With the right kind of products, you could do quite well there. Take the time to plan effectively and to develop new designs that are not widely available elsewhere. That puts you in the best possible position to profit from craft shows. Smaller shows can be useful too. Shopping mall craft shows, for example, are great for eye-catching gift items and well-made accessories not found elsewhere in the store. It's a good idea to have a free draw for one of your most valuable items. To enter, all visitors have to do is submit their email addresses. This helps you build a mailing list of people who are interested in the kinds of things you make. There you have it, 7 marketing tips you can use when starting your own woodworking business. If you found these useful, you'll like the product I recommend below. Click the link at the start of the description and give your business a jump start.